Welcome back to the adventures of Papaw and Oliver. Hello. And this has been an Emmaus week, and worked on the walk to Emmaus last weekend and wanted to share that scripture from Luke chapter 24. I'll do the best I can. It says from, let's see, gonna have to scroll up here a good ways. For some reason it went back to the top of the screen. What chapter is it, Oliver? Oh, you say it's chapter 24? Okay. Now that same day, two of them were going to a village called Emmaus, about 7 miles from Jerusalem. They were talking with each other about everything that had happened. As they talked and discussed these things with each other, Jesus himself came up and walked along with them. But they were kept from recognizing him. He asked them, "What are you discussing together as you walk along?" They stood still, their faces downcast. One of them, named Cleopas, asked him, "Are you only a visitor to Jerusalem and do not know the things that have happened there in those days?" "What things?" he asked. "About Jesus of Nazareth," they replied. "He was a prophet, powerful in word and deed before God and all the people. The chief priests and our rulers handed him over to be sentenced to death, and they crucified him. But we had hoped that he was the one who was going to redeem Israel. And what is more, it is the third day since all this took place. In addition, some of our women amazed us. They went to the tomb early this morning but didn't find his body. They came and told us they had seen a vision of angels who said he was alive. Then some of our companions went to the tomb and found it just as the women had said, but him they did not see." He said to them, "How foolish you are and how slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Did not the Christ have to suffer these things and then enter his glory?" Yes. And beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he explained to them what was said in all the scriptures concerning himself. And as they approached the village in which they were going, Jesus acted as if he were going farther. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it's nearly evening, the day's almost over." So he went in to stay with them. When he was at the table with them, he took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to them. Then their eyes were opened and they recognized him, and he disappeared from their sight. They asked each other, "Were not our hearts burning within us while he talked with us on the road and opened the scriptures to us?" They got up and returned at once to Jerusalem. There they found the 11 and those with them assembled together, and saying, "It is true, the Lord has risen and has appeared to Simon." Then the two told what had happened on the way and how Jesus was recognized by them when he broke the bread. That's Luke chapter 24, verses 13 to 35, the story of the walk to Emmaus. It was so good this past weekend to be with men on this Emmaus walk in Louisville, and we'll have it again for the ladies in about 2.5 weeks. This story is huge. It's Easter Sunday, and these two disciples, Cleopas and his companion, did not know it was Jesus, and he unfolded the entire gospel to them and appeared to them, and they rushed back to tell what they'd seen. It is a glorious, glorious gospel. And it is a time of love in my heart for this baby. And I hope that you have the joy of the gospel in your heart, like a grandparent for a baby, or a baby for his mommy and daddy and grandparents. There's Oliver with his commentary for you. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.